Everyone, welcome back to my channel YUSC here. Like always, like, share, and subscribe my channel. So on the agenda, quick video today. I'm gonna have my boy Ibs join me here. Um, Shout out to Ibs. Guys, we had to talk about this Jimmy Garner thing, bro. Jimmy, we had to talk about this Jimmy Garner thing, and then also we gotta talk about the list that Gary Neville brought together about players that have quote unquote been a success, which is he put in the green category, and players that have been in the middle amber category, and then the players in the red. And let's just talk about that as well. Like always, guys, like, share, and subscribe. And yeah, let's do this. Yo, guys! Like always, welcome back to my channel. I'm here with my boy Is. What's up, bro?
Yeah, man. What's up, man? You good?
Yeah. I'm good. I'm good, bro. I just want to do a quick video here. Bro, let's just quickly talk about this, man. And let's not waste time here. Um, Bro, I woke up to some crazy news, some mad news, bro. Apparently that James Garner, we're trying to sell James Garner. Out of all the players we can possibly sell, we're trying to sell James Gunn. So I'm gonna share it real quickly so we can all see here. Apparently, and then this is also coming strictly from many sources, but the main source of any transfer is the one and only Fabrizio Romano. He clearly says James Garner has a good chance to leave Manchester United next days. They had 3 to 4 Premier League clubs interested. Tottenham unlikely as they stand. His agent at Triple S, Kenneth Shepard and Stephen Beck are working on it. Talks ongoing. Um, and at first, it's one thing to be like, okay, Jimmy G is leaving, and I was like, okay, yes, all right. It looks like on a loan. You know what? It is what it is. Him going alone. But reports coming out that they're trying to actually sell him for somewhere around 14 mil. Bro, what you think about this, bro?
Listen, man. Out of all players, that's what came in my head. Out of all players that we've got, we're gonna get rid of the player that was in our youth setup that literally got promoted to the Premier League with Nottingham Forest. Like we haven't even seen what he can do.
Mm.
Like we haven't seen nothing, and we've seen McTominay months after years, and we're willing to keep him. Like to me, this smells of Glazers, like literally saying, "Listen, Ten Hag, if you want the money to buy new players, you gotta sell someone."
Yeah, bro. Like, I mean, I was talking to you earlier on, and so I was watching a lot of videos today. I mean, and one of the streams I watched today was with he goes by Mr. Structure on Twitter, Nuruddin. Him and Saeed was talking, and he said, and apparent so Mr. Structure has connects in inside Manchester United, and he said he would talk to one of the connects that he never talks to. I mean, he never rings up, and he said, "No, I need to ring this guy. This guy, is deep in, Man United," and he said that this is strictly Glazers. Like the club wants to sell him, and that it just has nothing to do with Eric Ten Hag, and that apparently, like Eric Ten Hag really developed a great relationship with James Garner, and he had a plan for James Garner that he was planning to develop him, plan that for him to actually to grow the player. I mean, bro, man, I mean, if that is true, and decisions are literally taken out of the hands of Eric Ten Hag, and the clubs are just selling players just for profit. I mean, bro, at this point, like, what is the point of our academy? So,
Is no point. It's literally like there's a lot of talent in our academy, and we're not just saying it because we're not just saying it like, oh, they just won the Youth Cup like a couple months ago, and there's a lot of talent in our academy, and the club is based off the academy, like bringing in through youth players, and obviously if they're good enough, they should play. But if you're going behind the back of the manager and you're selling a player that the manager clearly likes, then you're overriding the manager. And if that's the case, I think Ten Hag should just walk because it's not going to end well for him, and it's going to ruin his reputation around Europe. Like he should just leave. If they're not, if and then after if he leaves, I think every single person will blame the Glazers. It'll literally be them. I don't think they'll make it out if he leaves.
yeah, man, it's like, as you said that, something that Eitan Hag said clearly was that if they don't get a player in, something to this accord, like if we don't get the right players in, that um, especially they're looking for a midfield, that he was planning to mold a player within to play a specific role, and the DM role. And for a lot of us fans, we thought, okay, you know what? Looking at the players we have, like James Garner was one of the players we said, okay, we don't know. We seen him what he did in the academy. He left on loan, did very well on loan. That's the crazy thing about it, is like you go on loan to develop really well on loan. Played for not Forest. Not Forest fans will tell you he's one of their key players. Played for them,
Yeah,
got them promoted. Was one of the key players for Not Forest got promoted, came back. In his mind, he's probably thinking, okay, as of he's thinking, okay, I'm back now. Now I want to get my chance. And before he even got his chance, we're talking about selling him. So
yeah,
so
it's
like,
crazy.
I don't. For me, it's just the mind boggles because like he did. It's like, at what point are we gonna give the academy a chance? At what point are we gonna give these players, these hungry players that are willing to do anything to get into this to the first team? We're not gonna give them a chance. I mean, so now, like, what is the plan for Zidane Iqbal? What is the plan for Garnacho? What is the plan for Palestri? What's the plan for Ahmed? What is our plan?
There's no plan,
It's just
literally.
I just for me I cannot believe this at all, and it's like, it's crazy. It's absolutely crazy. And for even for 14, it's selling him for 14 million.
And you know
14,
what? Yes, you know what doesn't make sense? They're selling him, and they want to buy Rabiot. What kind of logic is that? So do you want to buy Rabiot? This guy's been finished for 4 years. Like I've not seen him play good for about 3, 4 years. Like good, very good. He's not even in the France squad anymore. And he used to be there every World Cup, every Euros. He used to be there.
bro.
Um,
There was it was amazing tweet I saw, especially when we first got linked to Rabiot, and in terms of like being seriously linked to Rabiot, that we were actually trying to sign him. I read a journalist. He said something along the lines of Juve was in a situation with Andrew Rabiot that they would eventually, what they got to such in such desperation, because if people don't know this, Andrew Rabiot gets paid a lot of money. He's one of the highest earners at Juve. They eventually were going to a situation where they wanted to terminate his contract, so they could get rid of him. And then
yeah,
Manchester United is coming along, and apparently, and the fee always goes up. At one point, the fee was 18 mil. Now they're calling it 20 mil, and we're gonna pay him. Not only that, and his mom is his agent. She's no joke. Do people really believe that Robbie is gonna leave and not gonna get paid the money he wants? 100%. We're gonna give him the wages he wants. So he's gonna come here on big wages, and we're gonna offer. We're gonna give
I think
you
he's already in
3 mil.
England.
You do you seriously?
I saw a video today saying that he's already in England.
So we're gonna pay him extraordinary wages because the money we pay for players in terms of wages is extraordinary. Like it's not ordinary. It's not normal. Like the money we give players is not normal. Like our wage bill is beyond a joke.
But there's a reason for it. There's a
And
reason
then
for it.
and then Ibs, we're gonna sign. He's gonna. Do you think at his age, you think you're gonna sign him to like a 1 year contract? No, we're gonna give him a 3 year contract, and we're probably gonna give him an option for another year. We're probably just gonna club option for another year. So in
It's
actuality, it's
stupid.
probably gonna be like a 4 year contract on, but over 200 grand a year. More probably more than that. Over 200 grand a week. And then what happens if it doesn't work out? What happens if he has a bad attitude? What happens if like every club that he's been at, the terrible attitude? What happens if the club is in a situation where they want to get rid of him? Who the hell is gonna buy him?
Exactly. And sorry, yeah, but his mom is gonna end up being a big problem in the long term because it's like when you mix business and
Family.
family together,
Hmm.
it gets very personal. Do you know what I mean? And it can affect a lot of things. Like they wouldn't be able to look at things in an objective, clear way because obviously that's her son. So she's definitely gonna. You saw what happened at the Euros,
Yeah,
what she
yeah,
was
yeah,
doing.
yeah, yeah, yeah,
You saw what she was doing.
yeah. I mean, this person says Man United will decide on the future of James Garner once the Rapido is resolved, one way or other. The Nottingham Forest remain interested in Garner and have kept an eye on the situation all summer. Garner had an special. Okay, yeah. I mean, I don't get it. Um, Tottenham hold an interest in Man United midfielder. Insane. Tottenham and Antonio Conte are actually interested in a player that Man United has, and Man United just want to sell him. Interesting. Um, Spurs managing director Fabio Pardew was impressed by the young England under 20 player every time he went to watch Spence.
Oh my God.
You know, in a way, in one sense, I really want us to sell Jimmy G. I really want us to sell him, and I really want him to kill it. I really want him to actually be one of the best midfielders in the league because it's another way of literally saying, laughing at Man United, what a idiots. You
Yeah,
know what I
but we
mean?
might
It's
we
like,
might end up buying it for like 80 mil in a
like
couple
we did,
years,
but it's like
like Pogba.
I just don't get it. It's just that I don't get it. I don't get it. It doesn't make any sense. It doesn't make any sense. I don't get it. It's
There's
um,
no logic. Yeah, that's it.
it's
That's the
not,
thing.
man.
Like these people that are running Man United, so me and you can do better than them in terms of finding good players, and they don't know what they're doing. They literally don't know what they're doing.
Bro, I said on a space, I said to on a space very, very clearly. I said, I'm not, no, zero blame on Ayrton High. I said, as a football club, when you're hiring a manager in today, in modern day today, you have to make the more before you get the manager, you got to make sure the structure is there. You're gonna hire a manager into a non-existent structure, right?
Yeah,
When before prior to Antonio Conte arriving, way before you came to step foot at Tottenham, who did Tottenham hire?
yeah,
Fa-
yeah,
Fabio Paratici. And it's like the reason why they hired him is because that is a footballing director that is extremely close with Antonio Conte, that
yeah.
understands what the manager wants, what type of play he's looking for, how to build a footballing team for Antonio Conte. People think that Antonio Conte goes all around Europe looking for players. No, he doesn't. That's Fabio Paradici's job. Fabio Paradici's job is to make sure he brings in the right player for the manager. We don't
Yeah.
have that. That person for is John Murta. And John, what does John Murta know anything about the type of players that Ten Hag wants, how Ten Hag wants to play, what kind of profile play? How does he doesn't know? Like
Yeah, he doesn't know.
even if like you're trying to be the nicest person to Murta, how do you expect Murta to know this? Murta has never worked with Ten Hag. He doesn't
Yeah.
understand. He doesn't understand how. I mean, when has he built a footballing team?
Yeah.
When, does he understand what Ten Hag philosophy is? Does he understand how Ten Hag is trying to play? So if he doesn't understand that, then how can he provide him with players that Ten Hag is actually interested in? Actually, Ten Hag wants. It's quite obvious that like, we could speculate, but it's quite obvious to see that when Ten Hag came in, and it was when they gave him the list of players that they scouted and they wanted, it didn't match what Ten Hag wants.
Yeah,
And
because
Ten
it
Hag,
obviously is
yeah,
different.
and
He
then Ten
can't.
Hag, and then
He
then
wants his
then
own players.
then okay, you came in, and this is May. He comes in May, rips up every transfer target we have, and start from scratch. How can you start from scratch in May?
Yeah,
How?
and they hired him in April, so they had time to find someone. But do you know what it is? Even Man City, before they got Pep, who did they get as a director and a sporting director?
Yeah,
Right before
the former
Pep was
Barcelona
hired.
one.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the Barcelona guys. And as soon as Pep came, they started to buy his players.
Yes.
They bought all his players, and they bought how many fullbacks? They bought a
Hmm.
goalkeeper. They bought
That's something we don't
um
do though. We don't.
yeah,
You know how he bought Claudio Bravo right from Barcelona.
yeah,
It didn't take him one season to replace him. Not
yeah,
one season. Chelsea buys Lukaku for over 100 mil, pay him massive wages. They sell him the next year. Bro, we're terrified to sell Harry Maguire. We're terrified to sell, what you call it? What's his name? Fred. We're terrified to sell Luke Shaw. We're terrified to sell, what you call it? What's his name? Rashford. We're terrified to sell these players. And let's just talk about that. So, like with Gary Neville on Sky Sports today, along with was it Jamie Carragher, they were on together, and this is the list they came up with, and I don't know if Jamie Carragher was in on it, but definitely Gary Neville was in on it. This is the list they came up with: major signings since summer of 2013. Why is that day significant? Because that was when Sir Alex Ferguson left. That was a summer as right after Sir Alex Ferguson left. That was a summer that David Moyes came in.
yeah.
So so the two players they have in green is Zlatan Ibrahimovic and Bruno Fernandes. Okay. In amber they have so the way they explain it is green is like a hit. Amber is like, it kind of worked out. And red is complete and abject failures. So on Amber, you have Ander Herrera, Luke Shaw, Manny Matic, Fred, Maguire, Cavani, and Ronaldo. Red, you have Mario Fellini, Juan Mata, Marcos Rojo, Angel Di Maria, Daley Bin, Memphis Depay, Schweinsteiger, Matteo Damian, Morgan Schneiderlin, Anthony Martial, Eric Bailly, Henrik Mkhitaryan, Paul Pogba, Victor Lindelof, Romelu Lukaku, Alex Sanchez, Diego Dalot, Danny James, Aaron Wan-Bissaka, Donovan B, Alex Telles, Ahmed, Jadon Sancho, and Rafael Varane. So, Ibs, where do you want to start? Let me ask you, let me give you, where do you want me to start? Do you, where
First
do
of
we start?
all, that amber. I want to start with that amber list because that list does not make sense. Because sorry, if I remember correctly, Ander Herrera was good player. I don't remember him doing bad.
Yeah, yeah.
I don't remember. I honestly, I don't even since he's signed for the club. I don't remember him having a bad season where he's just bad.
Yeah, I don't even think we saw, I don't, I mean, give me 1 second. Let me look up.
We signed him in 20, was it 15, 2014?
Under Herrera. Give me a second. Yeah, I was trying to look up how much we signed him for, because we might actually. You might be right, because like, why is he in Amber when? uh, I mean, what do you expect from Under Herrera? You know, like, do you
Yeah, but
expect
even you remember him. He was one of our main players.
100%, 110%? I feel like he was extremely underrated. Under Herrera was today will be one of by far our best players. Under Herrera will
Yeah,
be
like
by
every
far our
he's
best
one of
player.
them players
One
like
of our best players.
solid every week. He's solid. Do you
Hundred
know what I mean? He's
percent.
consistent.
You know what the thing is, like, I'll give it to like Gary Neville here. Like, I don't think he was like 10 out of 10 revolutionary, like Virgil van Dijk esque type of transformation in terms of signing. But let me just go through.
But you can't expect that in every play you sign. They're
So
not gonna be Mo Salah or something.
we signed him for. Let me just. mm, So let's go with what currency do you want to use? British pounds, or do you want to go with euros?
We're doing pounds. We're doing
Yeah,
pounds.
okay, let's do it in pounds. All right. So we signed him from Athletic Bilbao. That's where we signed him from. From July 1st, 2014, from Atletico Bilbao to Manchester United for a fee of around, it looks like 32 million pounds. For 32 million pounds, bro, I just feel like it was a good signing.
I don't know where that list came from. Like he was not an amber because just cause you're he's not a goal scorer. He was a midfielder. He's literally I
Yeah,
remember
man.
him play multiple positions. He used to play midfield and he used to come play
The
CDM.
CDM, yeah,
Yeah, he was solid all around. He was solid. I remember him and what's it called, Matic. Them two
yeah,
together was very solid.
yeah. No, no, no. I mean, would you say? I've been looking at Bruno Fernandez in green. Like, would you say Bruno
He's not
Fernandez?
green. He's not green. They'll say he's not
Yeah,
green.
he's right now. He's borderline red, huh? He's
He's
not.
he's. I would say he has maybe one good season at United.
Okay, so let's get into this, bro. Let's really talk about this. 1 second. Yo, Ibs, go ahead
Yeah,
and talk about your biggest problem with this list. I'll be right back, okay?
yeah. So one of my biggest problems with this list is Luke Shaw in Amber. It has to be. I'm Maguire. Like it, we signed Luke Shaw maybe 8 years ago, 9 years ago. This guy hasn't had one. Probably he's had one good season in eight years. One good season. So that logic, why are you putting him in Amber? And same with Maguire. Maguire, ever since he's come, he's been horrible. Like literally, he might have had a couple games here and there that he's been playing well, but overall as a signing, he's a red. Like some of this list is, I don't feel like they've watched United consistently. I know we've not been great since 2013, but the list is inconsistent. It's too much. It's like there's players that have done decent and they've been too harsh on them. But overall, the amber list is the biggest, like on the list is the biggest. issue on the list because Cristiano Ronaldo, he's not an amber. Like he's definitely been a green. You can't compl the guy, even though he wants to leave, he scored 18 goals last season. Like he can't be an amber. You know what I mean? So this list is very inconsistent. I don't think they've watched Man United every game like most of the fans because it doesn't make sense. But a lot of the Reds, I'll be honest, I agree with one of the Reds. A lot of the Reds, Bailly, Martial, Fellaini. I thought Fellaini, he was all right. He was all right. He's not my type of player, but he's not as bad as people think he is. And Mata, that's a bit harsh on a red. Mata, it's a bit harsh. Rojo, yeah, Rojo was decent here and there. Dimria, yeah, that was a flop. This is a what? Daily Blind. No way he's a red. No way Daily Blind is a red. He should be at least borderline green. Borderline green. Daily Blind was one of the best players we had when he was with LVG. Like he played very well, Daily Blind, and that's a bit harsh to put him on red. So yeah, Depay, yep, that's a red. Bashir Schweinsteiger, yep, that's a red. Darmian, that's a red. I agree with that. Morgan Schneiderlin, yep, that's a red. Martial, yeah, I gotta agree, that's a red. Too many inconsistent seasons. Eric Bailly, nah, Eric Bailly is not red. I'll put him amber because he's just the only problem with Eric Bailly is he gets injured too much. Mkhitaryan, yep, that's a red. He didn't play well. Literally, I don't remember anything Mkhitaryan done at United. Paul Pogba, I don't know, man. This one's a bit because I thought Paul Pogba is he's a great player, but it's like we expected him to do things that he doesn't do. We literally expected him to be a DM, attacking midfielder, to do 100 different roles. So I think that was a bit harsh to put Pogba. Like a lot of this list needs context. Like you can't blame every single player on this list that are being flopped because look at Di Maria. Di Maria went to PSG and he was great for PSG. So maybe there is a bigger issue at hand with United in terms of like we might we're ruining a lot of players because Di Maria since he's left United he's been great. He went to PSG, he's won trophies, he's been to Champions League final, and then he went now he's at Juve. Yeah, I think some of these on the red is like you can't blame everything on the player because at United we've been through managers left, right, and center, and for a player that's not easy. Where was I on Mkhitaryan, Pogba, Lindelof. Yeah, Lindelof. He's not been good overall. Yeah, yeah. So I'm just going through the list. You're on mute. You're on mute.
Yeah, bro. For me, I have one glaring problem, bro. Um,
Or an
I don't,
amber or red.
bro. The Amber is bullshit. I just feel like Amber is just you got to put people in there
I
just to
can't
put
lie. I
people
was
in there.
saying I was going through the
Yeah,
list.
yeah.
Daily Blind's not red. Yes, sir.
No, he's not. Delbin was actually one of our best players. Delbin was actually he was not a red. Neither was you know what people are gonna call him a snake, whatever. But anyhow, Di Maria had that one season. It was not the best, but he still balled for us in that season, man. The guy had
I
like
said
what
Eric Bailly's not red because it's not. He gets injured. That's the only issue I have with
was
Eric Bailly.
Was Mata red? Like we oh I mean Mata won the Europa League with us. We won the the League One Cup, FA Cup. He was all part of that. So was Fellini.
Yeah,
Like,
but listen, I said this is what I said about the list. How could you blame Mata or these players? You're playing Mata on the wing. Mata's not a winger. We
no, but
literally bought him. He was one of the best cams in the Premier League, and then we decided to put him on the right wing.
because the thing is, like, bro, like I think about it. You gotta be thinking about it this way, and I don't understand what Gary Neville's actually his thought process is in making this list. You have all these players, right? All these players, bro, and then one, tell me any of these players that have won the Premier League title with us. None. So,
Yeah,
so what
none.
are we talking about here? Like, how are you gonna give? Okay, Zlatan Ibrahimovic did well for us, but how are you gonna give him all the credit? Because let's be honest, Ander Herrera was part of that team. Let's The team that won the Europa League was Ander Herrera was part of it. Fellaini was part of that team. Paul
Pogba,
Pogba was part of that team. Like, I don't understand how you're gonna give all the credit to Zlatan Ibrahimovic. Yes, he
Eric
did.
Bailly was
Eric
part of
Bailly
it.
was part. Mkhitaryan was part of that team. Like, why are you acting like he was the only? He came in, won trophies by himself, single handedly, and left. No, that's not how it happened. Like, I understand Paul Pogba's time in totality wasn't the greatest, but to call it,
But is that his fault?
yeah, like to call it an absolute disaster. It's like, bro, Pogba came in here. He's an FA Cup winner. He's a Europa League winner. He's a Carabao League winner. Yes, you expect more, 10 times, 10 out of 10 more for him, hundred ten
No, but
percent.
yeah,
But
said, you know, I
come
have a
on,
problem
man.
with this list. How do you expect more from these players when first they go through managers left, right, and center? You're getting money. Like, I think on average, probably United managers stay in 2 years on average.
Yeah, I
Like,
mean, another player is Lukaku. Like, yes, Lukaku left in Man United in not a very great way, but was Lukaku 100% a failure at Manchester United? Like, Lukaku scored bare goals for us. People don't. The year we finished second. You telling me Lukaku was not a big part of that? We finished with 80 points. Like, let's be real out here. Let's be 100% dead honest here. We have in our highest points total we have ever got was 81 points in the year we finished second under Mourinho, and
yeah, since Fergie left, yeah.
Lukaku was our number 9, and you're telling him he was an absolute failure for us. Like, I just feel like
Um,
this is
I,
lazy
I,
journalism.
but the thing is about Lukaku, personally, I wouldn't. I would give him red because it's first season he did okay, but second season he was really bad. Second season he was bad. Oh, yes, it's gone. Um, yeah, Lukaku's second season he was horrible. He was horrible second
But
season.
Ibs, you say that, but was Lukaku's the second season worse than Cavani's second season?
No, no.
So why is Cavani and Amber? And this is the thing I hate about Cavani. Like, Cavani had one good season for us. The second season he was an absolute disaster for us, to the point that he was disgraceful. He was absolutely disgraceful because he literally just quit. He quit on Man United. He didn't care about Man United. But United fans don't care because every time he played, he gave it 100%. But this guy was like, quote unquote, saying he basically didn't want to play for Man United. And
How's
the,
Cristiano and Amber? I don't get it.
yeah, I don't get. See, that's the thing. Is like, if it's one thing. It's like, for me, I'm like looking at this list and I'm like, bro, this is a lot of. It's very biased because, bro, like, you look at the players we had. Like, how is Daily Blind a red and Maguire a amber when Daily Blind was a better center back than Maguire?
Yeah, but it's English bias. Maguire, people don't want to talk about how bad Maguire is, man. It's like even Roy Keane admitted on Sky Sports, they give him PR. Do you know what I mean? Like Maguire
Yeah,
is
Varane is
is one
on
of
this
the
on the red list when he had one season, and it was a
yeah,
disaster
yeah.
season. Same as
But
James
Varane,
Sancho.
you gotta put him on red for now. I
No,
wouldn't say
yeah.
he's even on amber because amber's like it's not enough evidence to be on amber. Based on what the criteria here. Because
Do you think
Varane has been very disappointing as well.
Do you think Guamata Paul Pogba is a red and Fred is not? I don't get that.
I don't get that as well, man. Where's McTominay? Actually, oh yeah, this is summer signing.
This
Sorry.
signings, yeah,
Yeah, yeah. Um, I
bro.
would
We
easily
signed a
put
lot of
I would
players,
I
bro.
would easily put Daily Blind. Um, because I don't
And
remember Daily Blind. This guy was manhandling Lukaku and strikers like that
was
at the
it
time.
Daily Blind and Chris Smalling? Was it like our
Yeah,
prime?
those are least conceded
That,
goals. I think
yeah, they were
one
like
of them.
our. Once upon a time, there was our prime center back pairing. It was Smalling and David Blind. Um,
Look at Ten Hag. Ten Hag, that's one of his favorite players, man. That he had at Ajax.
Ahmed was never given a chance. Donny van de Beek was never given a chance, but yet they're on
Yeah,
this
Van der
list.
Beek, that's harsh.
Yeah,
He's never given a chance. Yeah,
never.
Telles, I agree with. Telles is
That was
horrible. One of the
horrible.
worst left backs.
But bro, I'm not gonna lie to you. Darmian also, bro. I thought he was absolute dog shit. I thought he
Yeah,
was
but
so bad.
yeah,
I
but do you
thought
know
he
what
was
I
so
don't
bad.
understand? I don't blame the players 100%
Yeah.
because Yasir, look at some of these players after they left United. Look at Dimre after he left United. Look at Daily Blind after he left United. The guy
Mhm.
went to Champions League semi. Even Depay improved at Lyon. Um, there's even Darmian won the Scudetto at
Yeah, yeah,
Inter Milan. Do you know what I mean?
yeah.
So
I, you know, I mean, you look at this list right now, and you're wondering, this is like, if one thing is like sometimes like I feel like people do certain things like I feel like Gary never did this to point to prove a point, but then also is like when you look at the list like this, you just look at how terribly run our football club is. Like if you're telling me since 2013, our major signings was us old Salta Ibrahimovic, Bruno Fernandes. That was not a bad signing. We signed Ander Herrera, Luke Shaw that's still here. Mine Manchester went on a free. Fred we spent 50 mil on. Harry Maguire we spent 80 mil on. Edison Cavani that literally, well, like, people forget this. The summer we signed him, no one wanted him. The guy was as free as can be. He didn't have a
yeah,
club. Cristiano Ronaldo was 38 years old, but we bought him back. Marfellini signed from David Moyes for one, or was it 40 million, something
I
crazy
don't
like
think
that.
Well, do you think Fellaini? He's not my style of player, but I don't think he was horrible for United.
Bro, if Fellaini was playing today in that midfield, he will be our best midfield. He will even be better than
I
Bruno
don't like his
Fernandes.
style of football. Like I prefer more
Bro,
technical footballers,
he will
but
be better than Bruno Fernandes today. 100%.
yeah, he had his use. Like
Yes.
he was very effective
Yeah,
in certain
you
things.
know, the other thing is like he's not my like I said like you said, he's not my type of footballer, but he is a very useful footballer. Like Fellini was very useful. Fellini got us goals. Fellini got us last minute goals, and like bro, there was a goal I was watching where like McTominay can never do that. Where Fellini chest the ball down and just shot it top corner. I was like, that's madness, bro.
Yeah, I think
Like
he scored in the FA Cup final as well. I
yeah.
think he scored. Yeah.
No, it was Mata. It was he
No, it was
chested
Fellaini that chested it. Yeah, yeah, I
he
remember.
chested it down to Mata. Mata scored. I mean, Juan Mata, another player. Like, come on, guys. Like Mata. I understand he was underwhelming. He's what happened to his career at Man United, but it was an horrible. Bro, there's a game called Guanfield. Like, look back at it. The guy was at times unreal, unplayable. Um, I I mean, you look at but then like you look at all the rest. Like, why did we sign Bastard Strides like when he was clearly done? Why did we
That
sign
was
him?
stupid, man.
What we signed Morgan Sliderland from Everton? Was it
Yeah,
no? Was
where's
it
Schneiderlin now?
so?
I don't remember what happened to him. Where is he?
He used to play for Everton. We signed him from Southampton. I mean,
Yeah, I know, but I'm saying after Everton, I don't remember ever seeing him again.
I mean, we spend all. I mean, look at the both of our right backs. Our both right backs are in here. Diego Dalot and Aaron Bissaka. You telling me we couldn't find a better right back?
Do you know what I don't understand about the Glazers? Yeah, how could you go through this many flops? Yeah, and you don't have any logic to like listen. Things we got to fix up. Like we got to start changing things.
I
Like how
mean,
do you waste £1 billion? They basically wasted £1 billion.
I don't know, bro. Like it's right now, it's like it's insane, bro. I mean,
Like how do
if you
you?
think of all the plays, and it's the thing is like the thing that really annoys me is like the plays we missed out on were
Yeah.
obvious signings. We missed
The
out
one
on
that gets me annoyed, yeah, is Casado, man. That one annoys me, man.
Kamara.
No,
Kamara,
no, Casado, no,
no,
Casado was
I know,
literally offered to us.
no, no, I get that, but Kamara was a free last season,
Now, but Kamara, he's all right. He's not. I wouldn't say he's like a
bro. Look, like
Casado. I think he's like an elite talent, man.
100%. I mean, uh, I mean, it is what it is, bro. Like I feel, oh my god. I mean, I remember when we were happy. Literally, he was a Man. Apparently, those rumors out there that he was a Man United fan. He was desperate to come to Man United. He was pushing for the move. His agent was pushing for the move. It was cost about like 4.5 million euros, and it was like it was right there, and we said no. And
Even
apparently,
Antonio Valencia told the club to sign him.
and apparently, guess what I saw today?
Yeah,
Apparently, Terry from the football terrace. Apparently, he made a video saying that Manchester United and Arsenal are both interested in Casado.
yeah, it's stupid, man. Like how? And do you know how much Brighton are gonna demand now? If I don't think they'll sell it. But do you know how much they'll literally say pay us 70 million? Because look at it's only 3 weeks left in the transfer
You
window.
know, one thing is like we cry and moan and all that stuff about how clubs literally rinse us for players, but we don't do we don't if you don't do the scouting yourself, if you don't look for these bargain players, if you don't look for the more, if you don't grab Montecasino when he's literally worth four and when they offer you for 4.5 million, then you're gonna end up paying him for 70.
Yeah, but do you
You
know
know what
what
I
the
mean?
problem is? Yes, literally these players. We have United have scouts, but the problem is they don't listen to the scouts. Literally, the scouts have told them about many players, but they don't listen to them. Casado was literally offered to United. Everyone, the scouts have. Remember, they were saying the scouts are looking at Casado. I remember at the time they said the scouts are watching him. They went to Brazil to watch him, and literally, they United didn't buy him. Literally, it's stupid. I remember a story that the club was even offered Lit before he became before he when he was very young. They were offered so many players, but Ed Woodward, man, he didn't want to sign these players. He wants the big names and the
Yeah.
commercial signing.
But also, but then say, okay, you want the big names in commercial sign, right? You want to act like a big club, right? Vinicius Jr., Rodrigo, both
Yeah,
signed, both signed when they were very young. To whom? Real Madrid. Look at them now.
yeah. But Real
Again,
Madrid changed their model. That's why they used to go for a lot of
it's
expensive
Bayern
signing.
Munich. Bayern Munich, right? Musiala. You see what
Yeah,
Musiala do right now. You see,
yeah,
bro, it's like I look at it and I'm like, why is it that Man United are the only footballing club, the quote unquote big club, that cannot sign young bargain players and that has immense potential? We don't sign those players. Like
yeah,
where is our Musiala? Where is where is our Musiala? Where?
yeah. We don't have it. We don't have
We,
them.
like we don't go for that. We're going for Adrian Rabiot. That's what we're looking for.
My God.
And it's crazy, bro. It's so crazy.
Like I said, man, it's the owners. I blame everything on the owners. If we literally if we got new owners, this whole thing will change because I think if you get new owners, it will take maybe 3 4 years and United will be back competing.
100%. 110%.
Easily, easily.
Yeah, man, bro. I mean, there's not much we to say about this. I just wanted to make this a quick video. Again, it's thank you very much, bro. I know it's
Nah,
very,
no
very
problem.
late. I know you told me you were about to go sleep, bro, but I dragged you to do this video. But thanks, bro. I appreciate it. No, I have
Nah,
much
no
love for
problem.
you. Much love for you, man. Yeah, man. Like, and hopefully, when next time I do other videos, I hope you come on, bro. So yeah, guys, like always, like, share, and subscribe, guys. Like always, thank you very much for the support, people, and again, thank you, Is, for jumping up here on late notice, man.
No problem,
um
man. No problem. Big up yourself, man.
yeah, bro. So yeah, guys, and that'll be it for this video, guys. Like always, like, comment, subscribe, guys. Like, I'm trying to get up to 100 subscribers, so get me to 100 subscribers, guys. Share
Yeah,
the
man. Hit
video.
up, man. Subscribe, subscribe.
All right, guys. Peace, 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 peace.
Peace, peace.